Well, welcome to Beans, Brews and Bread for June. Summer's arrived. It's about open 26 degrees today. So, managed to get down to the allotment, then close of the day, and we'll have a look, see how things are getting on. Let's go have a look. Well, last month we were doing battle with the weeds, and that was all about it. But this month, thankfully, we've managed to get some harvesting. So I think the June tour is going to be a lot better to have an idea of how things have gone on the plots. Still battling with the weeds, but with some produce in between them. So we'll have a bit of a tour for June. It's been very, very dry recently. We had a really bad spring. Things have really struggled in some areas, but we're getting some stuff off the plot, so things not doing too bad. We've had a decent haul of some produce. We're going to have a look at the tour and see how things are growing. So over here we've got the garlic bed, which I think is nearly ready. I mean, some of them are definitely to the 4 dried leaf stage. Not had a lot of rust, thankfully, although a few are showing few signs there. So those, I've managed to get that clump of 3 garlic sown there, but I pulled one from this section and that had a scape on it. I should manage to miss, unfortunately, and not really 4 brown leaves, but as you can see, the bulbs haven't really sort of differentiated and they're quite small, so should really have just given that a bit of a tickle and not took it out. So possibly proof that if you don't take the scapes off, you will get small bulbs. So we will let that one dry. We might, again, take that one off. We're in the middle there, had a scape as well, as is that one. Oh, the sneaky little scapes, they're all on them. So I think we'll top those off. Obviously a hard neck variety. Yeah. Get them topped off. We'll give them a bit longer. So hopefully bulb up a bit more. Next to those we've got the Spanish onions in between the weeds. I'm thinking at this stage we'll just pull them when they get a bit bigger. Just easier to deal with a little bit when they're bigger. Easier to pull out as actual plants with dry weather. So, not looking too bad. Bulbing up a little bit there. Looking good. Very green still. Whereas over here we had these onion sets. Bulbing up a little bit. They're not massive. Well, they're not going green yet, so you know, they're not going brown and folding over yet. A couple are maybe, but we'll get something out of them. It's been a very difficult year. The red ones are looking a bit better actually, slightly. And then the shallots over here, quite nice, looking good. Fingers crossed. Now the potatoes are starting to yellow now and go over, so we're starting to harvest these seriously now. We've taken a few already and they're looking good. Yeah, they've started to go a bit yellow and droopy now, so they're pretty much done. So we're getting those nicely harvested. We've had a pretty decent yield. I've had a go at this end so far, and as you can see, got a few of this sort of purple-eyed variety. Got some Charlottes, and then the rocket, they're getting pretty big. They're nearly sort of, you know, normal white potato size, so they're looking pretty good. Not a bad yield for 2 or 3, well, 1 plant of each actually, so not doing too bad at all on the potatoes. So we'll get that cleared up and harvested soon. Now the broad beans are doing well. We had a mini harvest this weekend, and these are starting to fill out quite nicely. Been quite firm. So keep on harvesting these, the little ones, and this one here. Hopefully they'll carry on going. Still germinating, so little baby ones there. But yeah, we do have a few attacks of black fly. But again, it's only affecting really the tops of the plants, on maybe 2. This year I think we've done pretty well. Those were the autumn sown, and these were the spring sown direct. Still loads of flowers on these. So hopefully, again, really well for the broad beans this year. Really happy with that. Our first sowing of beetroot next to them. Do need a good weed. There's a good King Henry, might be, but and dandelion. But we'll get those weeded and thinned out as well. I think like a few baby leaves. They're really nice. Should be good for salad actually. Really nice looking leaves. A few patches in germination, but if we get a few of the bare patches sown up, it should look pretty good. So a bit of a clean up and a weed. That should look pretty good. Now over here we've got some Mediterranean veggie bed, and look, we've got the first baby outdoor tomato. Must be a plum, I think. Another one over there. We're doing well now. The leaves have definitely improved with a bit of sunshine and warmth on them, so they're looking really good and happy. Happy with that, get them trellised up. Obviously got to keep on cheeky little side shoots out. See that there? Got the cheeky little side shoots out. Oh, they're looking good. Very happy. Next to those we've got the mange tout, the Oregon sugar pod. Got some good healthy looking plants now. Keeping on top of these. Germination still going on. Then we've got the squashes. These leaves have suffered a bit. They're the first leaves, they're the sort of first ones after the seed leaves have developed, but they're looking pretty healthy. Again, the tromboncino there. And the first, we've sowed these with the only borlotti, the only climbing beans that germinated, unfortunately. These were the borlotti climbing, but thankfully carried on. Next to those we've got another few courgettes. I think these are the bolognese variety courgettes, and we'll get some more climbing French beans direct sown. I think we'll get them in this section here. Oh, that's looking pretty healthy, pretty on top of. This is the least seedy bed for summer. Again, at the front we managed to get all the overwintered elephant garlic out, and we planted these monsters. Now these are a sort of autumn squash called Lungo di Napoli, and that I'm hoping will run rampant over this section. I'm going to try and get the middle cleared of weeds. And there's another one on the other end, another Lungo di Napoli, a section I managed to clear. I'm hoping that they will go all over this bed, providing with some cover. And those are the elephant garlic. Look at them. Again, I think that's the only thing I can grow on this plot is elephant garlic. Very happy with those. And we're letting those dry and cure Might be a bit of rain tomorrow evening, so we'll try and get those taken home. But no, very happy with those. Hardneck variety, obviously, so get them dried off. A bit mushy. These are the corms that seem to keep on coming back. I think these were single clove ones that didn't bulb up last year. We got them to grow again, and now they have bulbs. So they are a sort of 2-season job if you do them from small corms or individual ones. So I don't know quite what's going on there, but we'll take them. We'll keep them growing and keep them planting. Tidied the front a little bit. Got a bit of black plastic down just to try and get a bit of workable area, and we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, get some autumn and winter brassicas in that section. So it's not looking too bad. I'd say if I was the thing I'm most happiest with, I think it's those tomatoes. I think that's got to be a success for this year. I thought we planted them in too early. That cold snap happened again. They've absolutely bounced back, and I'm very happy. We've got some blight resistant varieties out on the ground at the plot for the first time, so fingers crossed they carry on. Certain bits we're keeping on top of as much as we can. A bit of a compost in place there. The potatoes getting on them up now. The things are moving along. We are getting some harvests. Still quite a challenging year. Lots of weeds, but as I said, there's some crops in between them. So I'm calling that a success. Well, thanks for watching today on Beans, Brews and Bread. If you've enjoyed the video, I'd be grateful if you give it a thumbs up. And if you do give it a thumbs up, I can guarantee 75% extra potatoes in your harvest this year. I don't think that, but try the thumbs up button and give them away. We'll see. If you got any comments or suggestions, or you'd like what you've seen, just type below in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then press the subscribe button and the bell icon, and you'll be notified the next time we've got a video. But thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next tour. Bye!